So I would love to welcome all of our wonderful new viewers that have never been to my show. Welcome, my name is Lemore Weber, and if you hear the noise up above, those are my beautiful little girls playing in their playroom. So, and I think they're playing with a ball, so I'm sorry about that. And at least they're happy and not fighting, right? Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to do a mixed media canvas. Now, if you're not a member of the Lemore Mixed Media Group, there's three lovely ladies on tonight: Dawn Edwards, Chocolate Labs with Just Joe, and the fabulous Yvonne. And these three ladies are our moderators for tonight, and they're also our admins for the group, so they can post the link in the chat for you guys to be members of the Mixed Media Group. And so I am going to be announcing today, we're going to have a brand new contest for June. And so it's awesome. What we're going to do this month is we don't have a sponsor for this month. We'll have one next month. However, I'm sponsoring this month. So I will be doing a Lindy's giveaway. So we're going to have, I'm going to pick two winners. Yeah, let's do two winners for this month. And Dawn, we're going to have, I'm on my blog at the end of the night, or I'm going to say by the morning, on my blog, I'm going to have all the, and on the group, we'll have all the details of the contest for June. But what I'm going to do is, for tonight, I'm going to follow the sketch for the challenge. So what we're going to do, the challenge is really going to be create a canvas, create a, what do you call it? An art journal. You can create a scrapbook page, whatever you want based on the sketch that we'll be providing for you. And then we, of course, encourage you to use Lindy's or a spray. But yes, I am going to post my the details on my blog, as well as I will be posting them in the Mixed Media Group. So if you're not a member, please go become one so that you can take part in our fabulous giveaways. So I really just want you to be free with it. Tonight, I'm actually going to be creating a canvas based on the sketch, and I would show you the sketch, except for my printer was not working. So I kind of drew it out beside me, and it looks horrific, so I'm not showing you, but I'm just going to go by the sketch anyway. If anybody else wants to create with me, by all means, of course. What else? I think that's kind of it for logistics. So like I said, there's going to be two winners, and they're going to win two prize packs, two Lindy Stamp Gang prize packs. So super exciting stuff. And let's get started. Tonight I am going to be creating with a collection that I've kind of wanted to play with for a little while now. Oh, how do you become a member? Can one of the girls please post the link? Sorry, how come one, Lemore? Two people will win, not one. I'm not sure what you guys were asking. Anyway, okay, so the paper that I'm going to use is, thank you, Joe, is the crepe paper. It's called DIY Shop.
Someone's at the door.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Somebody's at the door. Hang on, you guys. It's probably the UPS man. Hang on. Oh my goodness, you guys, don't laugh at me. I had to get that because otherwise they take like another whole day to come. Holy smokes. Sorry about that. Whew. All right, hang on a second. I gotta breathe for a second. I need some coffee. All right, now this is all in the recording. This is gonna be hilarious. Oh, okay. Okay, are we ready to go? I straight up the stairs. Holy moly. All right. So, crepe paper, DIY shop. Isn't this fabulous? And this is the pattern. Not really super, holy crap. Okay. Not a super big fan of the pattern in the back. But anyway, I'm going to be using this part anyhow, so who cares? And this is the other one. Really super cute. Really hard to see, but it actually says, it says today. And then love in this pattern. And like I said, it's crepe paper DIY shop. And I already cut one out, which I'll be using tonight. Super cute little typewriters. And one of these. I cut some out as well. Look at that. Super cute, right? And here's this one. I really love the tags on here. They're super cute. Here's the right way so you can see them. Really cute crepe paper. And I mean, it's okay. This pattern's fine, but I love this ledger style. So really, really cute. And then one of my favorite ones, like look how pretty that is, right? And back is all right. And then, oh, apparently I got a couple of some of them. This one as well. Look at that. Gorgeous, right? This is the same one. This is the same one. And then this one. The colors are gorgeous, right? And then do you guys know what this is? This is a 12 by 12 sheet of washi tape. Isn't that cool? Like, I don't know if you guys can actually see that. Can you see the shininess? This is washi tape 12 by 12. So you can actually cut that out, which I totally will tonight. Okay. You guys are funny. Okay, so I am going to be using this canvas. What size is it? I have no idea. I'll measure it in a moment. I just want to show you some of the other embellishments that I'm going to use. And what else? Hey girls, hey Lisa. One of the other ones is, this is crate as well, but this is from the Maggie Holmes collection. These are, I'll show you. They're super cute, but they're fabric frames. They're fabric, like, honest to goodness. Adorable, right? Like super, super duper cute. And there's so many. Like, look at all of these Polaroid frames. They're stunning. I love them. So I'll totally be using one of these tonight. And this is crate, but from the Maggie Holmes collection. It's not from the DIY collection. And why do I have stuff like a kilometer away? Okay. And then the other one that I'll be using is I'll be using some of the wonderful ephemera pack from the DIY shop, as well as probably some from the Maggie Holmes, and some of the chipboard pieces. And they're so cute, so cute, from the DIY shop. So I'll be using some of those. And let me see here. I'll also be using, this is like super cool. Have you guys, I don't know if you guys saw these. Whoever went to CHA probably fell in love. I fell in love with these. These are 14 photo overlays. If you are not a Photoshop person, this is so stinking cool. So you can literally put this over top of your photo and completely change the photo. Like, how cool is that? Do you guys get it? It's like transparency that has like a filter. It's like kind of like having it on Instagram per se, right? So let me show you. It's like, and there's all different ones. Like there's brown, there's all different ones. But let's say this is my photo. Like, check that out, right? So this is without it, and this is with it. Can you guys see that? How funky is that, right? So we'll be using these tonight. I love them. They're called photo overlays. Yeah, I know. This set is so super cute, right? So we'll be using that. Oh my goodness, I can breathe again. And we'll be using some chipboard pieces and all kinds of fun stuff. But I'll be following the sketch for the June contest over at my mixed media group for those that were late. And there'll be 2 prizes, Lindy Stamp Gang prizes, and I may throw in a couple other things because the sponsor this time is moi. So the fabulous goodies are going to be coming from me this month. All right. Hey, how are ya? Scrubby Sue. How are ya? Okay. Should we get started, people? I say yeah. All right, let's do this. So the first thing that I want to do is take the wrapper off my canvas. Well, let's do that right now since I talked enough. You didn't miss a thing. I haven't even started. That's how slow I am. Seriously. Seriously. And do you guys want me to measure this canvas? All right. All right. I'm going to say it's about 11, 12, maybe, so 13 by 11, something like that. You can't, I'll post the sketch. I don't have it with me. My printer wasn't working, so I had to very roughly draw it out so that I could do it for the show. But it'll be on my blog tonight, as well as it'll be on the mixed media, what do you call it? Oh, Dawn, would you mind putting up this sketch in the Leemore mixed media group right now so that they can actually see it, so that they can pull it up, if you would? That would be absolutely fabulous, since I could not print it out. And then if they want to, they can look at it. Oh, whoa. Just a second. There we go. We're good now. Let's get started, people. Let's get started. Too much talking, not enough doing. So the first thing that I want to do is I really do want to use this paper. I'm gonna be not using a ton of paper today, just a little bit. But I do want to look at these scissors. Look how giant they are. Here's my little ones. My baby, but these are my big ones. I think I'm scissor addicted. Just a tiny bit, right? You guys know that already. I like that you don't judge me about it. It's all good. Why am I not using my paper cutter? I'm not quite sure. I'm just trying to live on the wild side, I guess. Living on the wild side, baby. And I really kind of like this one right there, so I'm going to kind of, oh, I need my paper cutter, seriously. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to be Superwoman. It ain't working. This is so much better. So much better. And I'm going to cut it at about right there. Oh, no, I'm not. I need my circle cutter. But instead of a circle cutter, because the sketch has a big circle in it, then what I want to do is I want to just like draw a big circle. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a circle thing. So hang on. I'm going to be super, super lazy today, and I'm going to trace it because I can't find my cutter part of it. So I'm actually going to go ahead and trace this puppy out. So the sketch has a big circle in it. So I'm just going to go ahead and trace this and then cut it. Okay, just like so. And then I'm not using these giant scissors. I can't say I like them. What is on my scissors? Gunk. Not good. That's why I bought, I don't know if I told you, oh, there's something on my scissors. There we go. I think I'm good now. There was like some crud or something on there. I don't know if I told you, but I found my favorite Fisker scissors, which are these ones, on sale. And check it out. I have 2 more pairs. I am so not giving them away. I'm sorry, you guys. You got to get your own. I love these scissors. Like, seriously. I would sleep with them at night if I could. It's kind of like that one Prima lace that I love. Same kind of love affair with these scissors. I just love them. They're the Fiskars, what do you call them? spring-loaded scissors, I guess. They're just so fantabulous. Yvonne and Joe and stuff, you can text me if you need me and I'm not answering because I can't look at the chat while I'm creating. So I have a feeling we might go over an hour and a half today. So if you guys don't mind, I don't mind. Just saying. Okay. So that's kind of the start of our page. And I may just cut it a little bit. Like I may have the circle just kind of go like right there because I don't want it to be overly big. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to cut maybe that piece off right there. So let's do that. Let's cut that piece off. Okay. And the thing about a sketch, you know, people ask me, and you know, it's funny, Tanya Gibbs did a show last night, and she was also doing something based on a sketch. And the thing about it is, you know, people get really weird about sketches, right? You don't have to be perfect. If you don't, take your own interpretation of the sketch. Don't try to like totally be perfect about it because it's just, that's not what it's about. I'm using a regular gel matte medium to apply the paper down onto the canvas. And today I actually washed all my paint brushes with actual paint with brush cleaner. I know, I'm so proud of myself. So I kind of feel really good about my paintbrushes being very nicely cleaned today. Just saying. So I love golden, and you guys know I use it more than anything. It's for sure my favorite type of paint and my favorite type of medium. No, I did not freehand the circle. I used a little tracer from my circle cutter. I don't know where my circle cutter actually is. The cutter part. I think I need to get a new circle cutter, to be perfectly honest with you guys. It's kind of like one of those things. Oops. Oopsie daisies. Okay. So just like that. Okay. So that's the circle part. I'm going to put this in water in just one moment, but I'm going to go ahead and just apply this down. And, you know, you guys will laugh because half of the circle, I guarantee you, you won't even see because we're going to layer this puppy up like crazy. Okay. So you just want to burnish it. And burnishing it means like doing this, like just to make sure that it's really down there. You want to just apply a little bit more on the canvas if you find that it's lifting a little bit. Okay. You know what I forgot, you guys? Dawn and Yvonne and Joe, I'm so sorry. I actually forgot to send you this collection that I was going to use tonight. So I'm so sorry about that because you guys are probably scrounging trying to figure that out. So I sincerely apologize. And it's funny because I knew what collection I was using and I didn't tell you. Not because I don't love you, I just forgot. So let me just grab some water so that I have it. It's kind of handy having a sink right there. What can I say? Okay. And I'm just going to put this down in the water. Okay, so that's nice and burnished. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my photo and I'm going to kind of place it here and I'm going to figure out where it's going to go. Perfect. And what I want to do is I want to trim a little bit. Okay. And this is kind of an all about me canvas. All right. It's an all about me canvas. So, you know, and I love how, do you see my photo has wood grain in it? So that's why I picked that wood grain, by the way. Just so you know. That was kind of the thought behind it. Okay, just like so. And then the next thing that I want to do is I actually want to go ahead and take, you know, those wonderful frames that we talked about. And I'm going to see which one I like the best because it's more of a brown tone. Look at these ones, you guys. How cute are these? I don't know if you guys can see them, but if I put them on a photo, can you guys see kind of the pink and the blue and the yellow? Isn't that cute? So cute. Anyway, I kind of want a little bit of brownish on it. I can cut some of it off. Like the brown kind of looks really good, so I can cut the edges off. Or I can go ahead and do the black. That's kind of cool too. That's really funky, but I think it's a little bit too black, especially for the rest. If I look at the paper, there's not a whole lot of black. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to use this fabulous brown and then cut some of the edges off. I don't know, but the black is a really nice contrast. And it's not actually black, it is brown. It's dark brown. So I think I'll do that. And some of the bottom will be covered, so I'm going to cut this piece off. Yeah, I'm going to do this one. I've decided. All right, so that's what we're going to do. You like the black? Yeah, I'm going with the black. I'm going to put these away because we are done with them. And I'm going to go ahead and cut that piece off right there. Okay, and I'm saving it because you know me, I'll so totally use that for something. I'm not sure what, but it's not something I can throw away and be happy with it. Don't worry because the bottom will be covered. And then now I can go ahead and either use a very thin tape or I can go ahead and use like little glue dots. And let me see. Do I have glue dots? I know I had them somewhere. They were like right here somewhere. Where'd they go to? Where did my glue dots escape to? Oh, I found them. They're just hiding. Okay. So I'm just going to use these, what do you call them? Craft and Go dots. That's it. And I'm just going to apply them on each corner. Yeah, I haven't done much. So for those of you that are late, no worries. I kind of been talking more than I've been crafting, I think, today. That's just the way it works sometimes, right? It's just the way it works. Okay, just like so. And I love these because you totally cannot see them once they're on the photo. Can you guys see that? Super cute, right? Okay. Where do you get what? I'm not sure what you're asking. Sorry. Okay, so that's that. And the next part of the sketch actually has like a little journaling spot coming right here. But what I want to do before I do that is I want to actually start building some layers. So I'm going to grab a little bit of the fabulous, these fabulous ephemera, and I'm going to start building a little bit of layers. So I'm going to open this package up. And layers are very easy and fun to build. And then we can go ahead and give this page a whole bunch of really fun sprays. So check this out. Like, look how stinking cute that is. And I love this because what's so cool about it is you guys know that Sizzix has this die, right? Which is so awesome. So you can actually go ahead and like put it right over top and it totally goes, right? So, and it's nice and like, so you could really actually punch all these out. I don't know. I think it's super cute. Or you can just, you know, color this up and do your own thing, right? But this is super duper cute. So I love that. So I really kind of want to use that. And what I'm making with this page is I'm kind of making, like I said, an all about me page. So I will be using, what do you need, Ava?
I drew in here.
Get out of here. You have, okay, you have 20 seconds to leave this room before you get a timeout. Thank you. Close the door. And then I'm going to use these paintbrushes to represent, you know, how much I love art. So that'll go on here as one of the layers. And then, let's see, I don't want to do any red. The colors I'm going to be using are kind of like a teal and yellow and a little bit of green. And love this typewriter. How super cute is that? I do a lot of writing. Go upstairs, Ava, because you're about to go on a timeout. Here's a little bit of yellow, so I'll be using that. A little bit of tags.
Can I paint?
No, get out of here. Ciao.
In my
No,
room.
no, go upstairs.
Why?
Ava, do you want a timeout right in this second? You have 2 seconds to leave this room. 1,
But
2. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay. So we'll do this flower. I'm just kind of pulling out all the wonderful little layers that I want to use. I love this. I don't know. I love this yellow. So I think we want to use that. A little bit of keys. There's so many cute little things. I just love them. Welcome, welcome. You made it. Okay. Anything else on here that I like? I don't think so. I think that's pretty good. I think I've kind of exhausted the, oh, L. L for Lemur. Yeah. Okay, so we'll put that aside. We may not use all of them, and I kind of want to open up this one as well. Yeah. Sorry you had to hear my mean mommy voice. But, you know, she gave me a promise that she was going to be listening and good, and she wasn't. So that doesn't make me very happy. I love that butterfly. Love that. Super duper cute. Camera. We need to use the camera because I take lots of photos. Yes. See, like, how much fun is, like, picking through this ephemera, right? I just love it. It's so much fun. And let's see, anything else on here? Maybe this ticket, since it's yellow. And then I have some of my own. All right, I think that's pretty good. Maybe this one, maybe that one. Okay, pretty good. I think we did pretty good. That's a lot of ephemera. At my local scrapbook store it's called the Urban Scrapbooks. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and actually apply this onto here so that it's nice and sturdy. And I might even cut it in half. And I'm going to use, you know what? I'm going to use this tape that I got at the dollar store the other day. Just because I just want to use it up. And it's actually pretty good for the chipboard pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and use it. That's the decision I'm making. And I'm going to pull this off. We're going to start building layers, okay? And I'm just applying a little bit right there. Just like so. Just like that. Fabulous. Okay, super duper cute, right? Okay. And I'm going to cut this in half. And the reason I'm cutting it in half is because I want to use the other half on the other part of the layout, or maybe on a different layout. So we'll see. We're just going to play with a little bit of layering right now. So here's the first half. Okay, right? So this is kind of how the photo will go. And this is kind of technically the journaling that's on my, no, actually it'll go right here. Go right there. This is how it's going to go. And then there's a little piece of journaling right there in the in the sketch. So I'm actually going to go ahead and I think put this one. No, I need a yellow one because it needs a little bit of a contrast, right? So I'm actually going to go ahead and put this little journaling tag right there. And then I love these little tickets. Super cute. And I want kind of all of it to show up. So I'm going to cut it right in half. So we'll add these guys. And we need something behind it to kind of contrast, as you can see, right, you guys? So here's a little bit of a yellow piece that can be sticking right out so that it's contrasting a little bit. And we need a little bit of green as well. So like I said, I cut everything in half. And so we're going to add that green layer right behind, but we're going to actually, yeah, we're going to write it like right there, just like that. Okay. And then we're going to do the other keys about right there. Just poking out a little bit. Okay. And then what else? We'll leave that one for a minute. This one is probably going to go about right there to do the journaling and title. the title will actually go on here. Okay, and don't worry, we'll mixed media this puppy up in just a moment. And I am actually going to use this because I don't know if you can see this, but it has, you can put your first name, your last name, your address, your phone number, but I actually just want it to be like something that I can just write my name on, right? Something for me. So I kind of want this to stick out like right there, okay? And I kind of want some of these tickets to just come right out of it, like right there. And then this guy coming out from right there. And I love, love, love. These are so stinking cute. I'm not even sure where to stick them, but I love them. Hello, Gracie. We can stick that right there. Do you see the layering I'm doing? It's all about playing. That's kind of how you layer, is you play and you figure out where things go. It's just play, play, and more play, right? Okay, so the next thing that I want to do is I do actually want to start applying some of these down. But before I do that, I actually want to, I want to use a little bit more of that paper. I'll do that in a bit. Let's start applying these down actually, and then I can spray. Okay, so the glue that I'm going to use tonight is, I ran out of Fabri-Tac. I ran out of 3-in-1, so I guess we're using Zip Dry by Beacon. You bought the Prima chalk inks. Aren't they awesome? They are so, so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to pull this off. I don't think I'll remember where everything goes. However, I kind of just pull it this way. Sometimes I take a photo of my stuff and then I can kind of remember where things go. But I do know that this one will kind of go on the bottom. Oops. All this gunk on it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come out, come out, come out. I think I need a pin or something. Uh-oh. Might have to use something else. It's plugged. So we'll use, what do I have? I have Scotch quick adhesive, so we'll have to use that. That's fine. That'll work. Not my favorite, but it's something. Okay, and then this kind of went underneath it, so we'll do that. And what's really great about wet adhesive is that you can go ahead and kind of move it around, whereas you probably wouldn't be able to if you used a different kind of adhesive. So that's just my recommendation. I like to use that. And sometimes I even like to put a little pop dots up here so that it kind of lifts it and gives it a little bit of dimension. And once all of this is down, we're going to go ahead and mixed media the beep beep out of this. We're just going to go crazy and start spraying. Okay. But for now, this is what I'm doing. This is too much fun. Okay. All right, just like that. And now it's a little bit lifted. Not sure if you guys can tell. And this will kind of go right there. This will go underneath. So let's put a little bit of glue right there. Go about right there. And I actually don't mind if it's sticking out of the canvas because the canvas is going to go on the wall anyhow. So I don't really care all that much. Okay, just like that. Just about right there. This glue dries clear, so if there's a little bit of white, I don't mind that much because it just dries clear. So I don't mind. I better put my photo down. And when I put my photo down, I actually only put glue in the middle so that I can go ahead and keep tucking things underneath as I go. And I like special because I'm special. I am special, like my husband says. Maybe not the special that I want to be, you know, that I think, but I'm special in certain ways. Okay. And we'll tuck this one in there as well. And we'll tuck that right there. I'm not even sure where this one went, like somewhere in there. But that's okay. This is kind of how it goes, right? You just tuck things anywhere. And then this kind of went there so that you can actually see the name. I love this paper. It's so duper duper cute. And this is kind of like a simple canvas, but really, really fun. And then this one, I want to go ahead and give it some foam dots. So I'm going to lift it up. I'm going to use the one that I can just kind of strip all the way along. It's a little bit easier to use on something like this. Okay. There we go. Hey, how are ya? Shirtless kitty. Is that right? All right, just like this. All right, so let me show you so far what we've got, okay, so you can see. Okay, so far this is what we've got. All right, can we all see okay? So lots of layering, lots of fun, right? Fun, fun, fun. Now the next step is adding like the third layer of embellishments and of course sprays and all that kind of fun stuff. So I kind of want to figure out, I'm probably gonna have this kind of stuff here, you know, a butterfly probably gonna fly up there, but I'm gonna do that later after I spray. But I kind of want to figure out where some of my embellishments are going to go. So some of this is gonna get covered. This might be a bit much. Maybe I won't use it. The L I'm going to certainly use because it's me, right? It's me. Maybe even up here, right? That's kind of cute. Ooh, even right here, right? Just like right there. Love that. Actually, I really like that. I'm just going to put that down right now. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Okay, so we are going to have the camera. Is it upside down? No, it's right like that. We're going to have this there. And do I even want to do this flower? I'm not really sure. Not really feeling the flower. So I think we're going to get rid of all these extra little tickets because I don't think we need them for now. If we want to use them later, we can, right? Who cares? Okay, now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and use some of the papers that, you know, I showed you. And one of them is the fabulous washi tape. So I'll grab that. Like, look how cute, the 12 by 12 washi tape. I just love that. So I wanted to use the ruler. Oh, here it is. This one right here. You know, it represents how much I don't measure. It's all about me, and it's all about how I don't like to measure anything. Maybe I can journal about that. About my lack of measuring. What do you guys think? This is so easy to cut. I just love this. It's so much fun. And I really like today, so we'll do a little strip of this washi tape paper. You have no ads? Yay! Oh, and some people have lots. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay, and I really like this one too. I like all of them, but I really, really love this one. Isn't this fun? 12 by 12 washi. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? And maybe a little bit of a typewriter, because it's just too much fun. That's what I think. Too much fun. Okay, just like that. That's all I need. And I'm going to put this aside because I don't need that. And so let's go ahead and apply some of this washi tape. I'm going to move this off because I don't need it until a little bit later. And it's really, actually, it rips really, really nicely. And I can go ahead and peel this off. And ooh, you gotta watch because it's really sticky. It's really, really sticky. And I actually can go ahead and use this right on top of the tag to add a little bit of texture. And we can add some right there. This is mixed media. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just fun. Have fun with it, you guys. Okay. I am creating right on the limb today. No joke. I kind of had an idea and I do have a sketch. So that's what I'm following a little bit, but not too much. So part of the sketch has a little thing on the bottom here. So that's what I'm going to use. You like to measure? I don't like to measure. Ava, I don't want to see you here. So go upstairs, please. You gave me your word that you were not going to come down and bug me. What? Okay, tell her that she needs to play or she's going on a timeout. And if you come down here again, then guess what happens tomorrow? You don't get to go to cafe or play. Why are my kids needy sometimes? Why are they so needy sometimes? Seriously, honest to goodness. I don't even know where I want this. Maybe like right there. I don't know. It's weird, but that's fine. That's fine. It's just a little weird. And then we just need to do, last but not least, is this little guy. I'm just having a hard time with my nails to get this off. Come on, baby. There we go. Come on. Almost there, almost there, almost there. Come on. If I can't get it off, it's not going on. Oh my gosh. But usually they're really good. I don't know what's up with them today. They're just like driving me nuts. Okay. There we go. So this is what we've got so far. Okay, let me show you. This is what we got with the washi tape. Okay, so a little bit more texture starting to come together. We still need some of the mixed media elements for sure. And next, I am going to go ahead. I was going to add some tags, but I'm going to do that a little bit at the end. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and take a Prima mask. I'm going to take this fabulous Prima mask, and it's 564216. Okay. And it is a 6x6 mask. Yes, yes it is. And I'm going to tuck it like, I could have done this before, but I'm not. I'm doing it now just because I want to. And I'm actually going to take a chalk ink. And where is, they are right. No, I'm not going to do a chalk ink. Actually, I changed my mind. I am actually going to use my favorite color, which is the golden teal. Okay. And I'm going to put a little bit on the table. I know I shouldn't do that. And I'm going to take a little bit of a foam brush. A very nice little foam brush. And very, very lightly I probably should get one that doesn't have crud all over it. That actually works, right? That usually works a little bit better. This one is not much better, let me tell you. And I love this teal, and I know it's showing up a little bit weird on camera. It always does. And I'm trying not to be like super, super dark. I'm trying to do some places a little bit lighter than others. I don't want this to be like a perfect thing. Plus I'm going to be spraying after, so some of it is going to get saturated with other colors anyhow. So I'm not overly worried about how perfect my mask is actually going to be. Okay, but that's kind of like my first layer of a medium. So, you know, people ask me like, what constitutes you know, a project being mixed media? Well, I mean, nowadays, I mean, really mixed media is, you know, a whole bunch of mediums. Okay, like I think more than, you know, two mediums, you could probably say it's a mixed media. Okay, it's literally all it means is like different mediums, right, and textures and things like that. So that's where kind of that came about. And I'm even doing this on top of my embellishments for a little bit of dimension. Yes, I am. And it gives them a nice little character. Okay. And I'm going to lift. And can you guys see? I know the color is off, but trust me, it actually does match in real life. You just can't tell on camera. It's unfortunate. It kind of looks like an off color, but I promise you it's not. Whenever you guys see the photo after the show, you're like, oh yeah, it does match. It just happens that way. I don't know why. It's the way that, you know, these cameras kind of catch the light and it doesn't quite give you the proper color. So I'm sorry about that. So I'm just doing that on the bottom too. Yeah, it looks really blue on camera. Okay, just like that. And I don't want too much. I just want it for a little bit of texture, right? Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this in water and give this a quick heat set so that it dries. So that when I apply something else, it's not going to run all over the place. Okay. Just like that. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Just touching it for a moment. Okay, cool. The next thing that I want to do is I want to take my, where did I put it? Oh, here we go. I am going to take some of my oh so fabulous drywall tape, because you guys know how much I love this stuff, right? This is literally drywall tape. You probably will have to cut it with a, what do you call this? What did I do with this brush? I thought I cleaned it. Oh no, this is the one that's going on the, I forgot about that. This is for some texture so that when I spray, you guys will see how cool it is. It'll kind of pick up a whole bunch of different layers on it. Okay. And this is kind of sticky, which is really great because I can just go ahead and apply this right down. And do you see why, you guys, I don't put glue all the way onto things? Because I can go ahead and lift them and keep adding layers. Okay, that's why I do it. Literally, that's why I do it. Okay, I'm just going to add that right on top of that. And I know it's probably hard to see. I'm going to lift it up so you can see a little bit. But it gives it a little bit of texture, so when I spray, it'll look really, really cool. Can you guys see the texture? Okay, really funky. And we're going to add a little bit more. And we're going to add small strips on the bottom piece. Okay. We're going to add some right there, just like so. And we're going to add one more. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to add like up here, right behind the L, right there. Okay, so that when I spray, it really does pick it up. Just like so. Okay, fabulous. That's it for the, what do you call that? My, my very cool, thingy, drywall tape. So what I've done is, I don't know if you guys have this or not, maybe it's just me, but I have a drawer that's full of die cuts. And so whenever I have extra paper left over from a project, I go ahead and use my dies and I cut stuff. So this is just like a no, it's not scissors. I think it's like a Spellbinders die. I mean, I've got, this came from a gift from somebody. Like, I just go ahead and use it. This is just from some paper and it's just a doily. So I'm going to go ahead and use some of these fabulous little dies, okay, that I've had. and use them for a little bit of just texture, a little bit more layering. Okay. And I like to cut things in half. You guys know that already? Sure do, don't ya? I don't want to cover special. I really like this, that I'm special. Kind of like that I'm special, you know? I'm going to tuck this right underneath here. Just like that. I want some of it to show, but I don't want all of it to show. Just like this. So I'm going to add some glue. And the reason I want it white is so that when I spray, it kind of picks it up a little bit. Okay. Just like that. I'm not going to use that anymore. That's it for that one. And then this one is one that I cut with my Sizzix die, but it didn't cut very well, so I think I'm not going to go ahead and use that. So I'll go ahead and use kind of the edges of this one, which I really like. And as you know, I will be cutting it in half. And I don't want to cover the special, so maybe like right there. Not really what I wanted. Maybe like right there. Yep, I like that. That's kind of funky. And you notice I just put glue in the center so that if I have to lift it or add anything underneath, I can go ahead and do that, right? Isn't this fun? Lots and lots of layering and texture. Not sure I'm going to need this one, so I'm not going to go ahead and use it. But let me show you what we've got so far. Okay. Okay, so there's that. Next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start putting a little bit of chipboard pieces. So we're going to use this one right here. And I've got to find a different one, yes. And this one right here. So I'm going to tuck this one. This one's from Twiddly Bits, and it's called Mesh Wire. Okay, and usually I just rip this apart. But I can go ahead and use scissors. It doesn't really matter. Okay, and I'm actually going to put some right about there. Yep, just like that. And the reason I'm leaving it chipboard color is because we're going to do some spraying, and I want it to pick up whatever I'm spraying. I might gesso it, but I want it to pick up some of the fabulous spray that I'm going to put on there. Okay, so oops, that's a little bit twisted. There, right there. Perfect, just like that. And then whenever you create something, you kind of want to create in an X or a W so that your eye kind of focuses properly. Because if you have something like this on one end, then your eye will go to this. So you want to make sure you have the same thing on the other side or on the top. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to add that same look to the other piece of the puzzle. And I'm kind of had it, I'm going to tuck it. I'm going to tuck a little bit here and a little bit up the top. Okay, so we're going to tuck a little bit right here. Just like that. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit of glue. Surprisingly, this glue is working. I can't say it's usually my favorite. I'm going to lift some of this up. Oops, I'm ripping. Just like that. Okay. Just like so. Do you see it kind of tucked underneath? And then I can go ahead and add a little bit of glue so that this stays down. Okay. And then I do want to add a little bit on the top. So I'm going to add a little bit right there. I just rip it because it's easy. And then I can tuck it like right there. Fabulous. Are you guys learning anything? I hope so. Are we learning anything? I really, really hope so. You know, I used to buy stuff at the dollar store. I don't anymore. I don't know. Maybe I just don't have time anymore. I think that's probably why. Okay. And then I'm done with that. And I was going to use this one, but I decided not to in my creation. So I am going to give this a quick heat set because the glue is a little bit wet and I just want to kind of... Okay, good. I'm glad you're learning something. So what have you learned today so far? Layering? Is that kind of what we're learning today? Is how do we get some fabulous layering? Okay, cool. Next, we want to start spraying. What do you guys think? Okay, fabulous. I'm glad you think so. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna start. Where did it go? Tainted Love Teal. There's almost nothing left, but that's okay. This is actually this is T-Bird Turquoise, and the T-Bird Turquoise is a flat Fabio by Lindy Stamp Gang. And what I love about it is that what do I love about it? It doesn't have any shimmer in it, which is really, really fab. Okay. Is everybody doing okay? Are we doing good? Okay, good. Good, good, good. Okay, so I'm going to start spraying, and I'm going to start right here. Hang on. I lost my screen for a moment. And I'm spraying outwards so that it kind of, I know on the screen it looks really saturated. It's not. I'm actually going to go ahead and allow it to drip a little bit and really just get in there. And as you know, look at, can you guys start to see, by the way, that screen that I had put down? Do you see why I put it down now? Okay, because it'll, it kind of takes on that beautiful texture, and I'm just kind of moving this so that it starts to kind of drip, right, and get yummy. See how cool that is? And then I'm going to go ahead with my paper towel, and I'm going to pull some of that off. Just some of it. Not all of it. Just some. Just like that. Okay? That's as much as I want. I just didn't want all those drip marks, but I kind of wanted that. Okay? Really fabulous. And then just a little bit more of the spray. There we go. I just kind of wanted that spray effect. And then dab it a little bit. Okay, awesome. And I want to do the same thing down here. And then up here. Just, I'm almost done. Come on. Gotta turn it this way. There we go. Okay. And then I just want to lift a little bit of that color. I don't want to be overly saturated. Okay. Just like so. Just like so. Love, love, love. All right. And the next color that I want to use is I want to use a little bit of a green, because there is quite a bit of green on here. So this is called Maidenhair Fern Green. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if it focuses. Oh, what's the two questions? The wire chipboard is twiddly bits. Okay, twiddly bits. And this is a Starburst, by the way, so it does have shine. Just an FYI, if you're wondering. Okay. This is going to be a really cool gold shimmer that it has. And I really like this effect already, so I'm going to go ahead and give this a dry. I don't want to take any of it off. Twiddly bits. What was the W placement tip? Oh, so what I'm saying is that just watch how your eye will focus on things, right? So what you want to make sure you're doing is if you place something like this down here, make sure you place it on the top as well so that your eye can focus on both things. Otherwise, your eye is only going to focus on this, right? So you want to make sure that your eye is spread all over the layout, okay? or canvas or project or whatever. Sorry, there's a little piece of something sticking there. Piece of paper or something. So I'm just drying this up. It's best when I create something like this, I like to use non-gessoed canvas. This canvas happens to be gessoed, so it takes a little bit longer for the spray to get in there and dry. Okay, yeah, Z, X, W, kind of like that. Triangular, yeah, it's kind of that same pattern. Yeah. Okay. And I'm just drying this up. Any other questions? Where do you get twiddly bits? You can get them at the Flying Unicorn. Love the Flying Unicorn. Love, love, love the Flying Unicorn. You learned that, yeah, the triangle and a, yeah. What do you mean you don't get cigar boxes? I told you I have some for sale for you. If you want some, just email me and let me know. No whining required. Okay? No whining necessary. All right, you guys? Okay, the next thing that I want to do is I want to add a little bit of yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and use Pineapple Paradise. And that'll just give it that extra something, something. Okay, even right there. And even right here. And I kind of want it to drip a little bit up. So I'm tipping it. And I kind of want it to mix with the green because it does some really funky colors when it does that. Okay. So do you see how I'm adding it right on the embellishments as well? Okay. And I am going to add a little bit of Winter Jasmine Gold as well because I want kind of a little bit more shimmery. So just a little bit. Not too much. There we go. And I'm going to add a little bit more green until I'm kind of getting the color that I want. It's just how it works. And then I do want a little bit more of the bluey teal. It's a little bit dark. I grabbed the wrong color. Oopsie daisies. Better take that off a little bit. And there we go. And we're going to start to drip and tip and tip. Just like that. And just wait because we still have to do the stamping. So right now it looks a little bit bare. But don't fret, you guys. Lots of fun stuff coming our way. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a dry. And then we're going to add some of the fabulous stamps. And I think the stamps are going to give it like that pop. Yeah, Flying Unicorn. And you can get all the Lindy Stamp Gang at Flying Unicorn as well. Aw. Thank you. I'm glad you like that picture. It's funny. I like it too. It's cute. I obviously put the heat gun on here, so it started to curl. Do you need my email address? Dawn, do you have my email address that you can forward Lizzie by private message? If you will, that would be fabulous. Or one of you, any of you. If not, Lizzie, you can send me a private message on Facebook and I'll answer. Okay? Okay, I'm almost done here, and then I can go ahead and add some of the stamping, but I want to make sure this is like really nice and dry. before I go ahead and keep adding more stuff. Okay. And we still need to add our fabulous brushes that are going to kind of go across the way. But that'll be last. All right. Very, very cool. All right. So I think that's pretty good. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my stamps. And let me grab them right here. Where are they? Here they are. So there's several ones that I want to use. I'm not sure I use all of them, but I did bring a whole bunch. So I'll show them to you, and then we'll see which ones to use. But I love this one. This is a brand new Stampers Anonymous stamp set. And I love it because it does have the beautiful brushes, and it does have the measuring tape. So that's really cool. I definitely want to use the brushes. So I'll for sure use this one. And this one's really cool because it's got the numbers, but I don't know, it doesn't quite call me, so I'm not going to use it. This one's really cool. It's the Layers of Life, and it's by Unity Stamps, which I love, love, love. But I think I'm going to use actually this one right here. So I'll use this one. This is from the May Layers of Life kit, so we'll use that one. It's like I'm doing it with you. This is a paint splatter, so we'll use that. And a little bit of script. And this is from Impression Obsession. Okay. And then here we have a Art Gone Wild moving paper, it says. So those are the stamp sets I think I'll use. I'll put them on the side and I'll tell you as I go. All right. So let's kind of start with the paint splatter. So for those of you that are not very good at paint splattering, no problem. You can get this fabulous stamp. It's called Impression Obsession. Okay. And I don't like to use a stamp block. You guys already know that, right? I'm going to pull this out. Just a minute. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to grab some StazOn. Black StazOn ink. I think will work. And I'm just going to mark this up. And I don't want it to be like, and the reason, by the way, I'm using StazOn ink is because if I use any other sprays over top, I know for sure it's not going to run. Okay. And the way that I'm going to do it is I don't want the full thing to show. Is this dry? Yeah, it is. And then I'm just going to go ahead and roll. Okay. So as you can you see a little bit of the paint splatter? I'll probably do some paint splattering on my own with black, but at least there's a little bit right there just to add a little bit of texture. All it does is just a little bit of texture, which we always need. Okay, so that's a little bit of that. Can you guys see that at all? Just adds a little bit of faint black. All we need. Okay, and the next stamp that I'm going to use then is the script. So I do want to use this. This is from the same company. So I'll use the script one. Pull that out. Okay. And I'm just kind of doing the middle. Okay. And once again, just like that, a little bit of script. And I roll. Do you guys see? I'm just rolling. Right? Pretty fabulous, right? Okay. I love this stamp set. Love, love, love. Okay. Just like that. A little bit of a script. Maybe even on the top here. Beautiful. Okay. And it just starting to add a little bit of texture. Slowly but surely, right? Alrighty. Next, what we're going to do is we definitely want a little bit of these fabulous paintbrushes, right? They're super adorable. Mr. Tim Holtz himself done a fabulous job at creating such a lovely stamp set. Thank you very much, Tim Holtz. What do you need, Ava? You better get upstairs. Go upstairs now. Now.
Hannah's saying that I can't pick a game.
Tell her she needs to come talk to me. I'm going to stamp it right here, right on the corner. I don't want a whole lot. Like, it doesn't have to be super prominent, but I kind of want it to show a little bit. So I'm just stamping it right there. I want you guys to see it. Do you guys see the brushes? So pretty. I love that. Love, love, love. Okay. Go upstairs, Ava. Thank you. And I'm going to do it one more time. Kind of coming out of right here. All right. If you don't start being nice, you're also going on a timeout. So start now. Go upstairs now.
I just want to read
No,
the book.
I don't care. Close the door and don't bug me again. Why do I have to threaten my kids with a timeout? They know I never give them timeouts anyway. But this is what happens when I get frustrated. Okay. Do you see that? Super cute. Starting to come together, right? All right. Next, what we want to start doing, this guy's kind of going to go right here, right? We know that already. So we got to junk him up a little bit in a moment. And we need to start adding our brushes too, right? So we have several brushes which went somewhere. Here they are. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to go ahead and take some twine, okay? And I'm going to add these together. This is not going to be easy to apply down, by the way. I already know that. And sorry, I'm using my teeth. But then I'm going to go ahead and wrap some of this twine around. This is just too much fun. I was going to chuck these in the garbage today when I was cleaning my brushes, and I was like, no, I actually think I'm going to use them on my mixed media canvas. That's what I said. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add these right in. Okay, just like so. Okay, perfect. And then I can kind of pull them apart a little bit. But these are kind of going to go down here. How fun is that? And I'll gesso these up so that this blue is kind of weird. But I'm going to go ahead. Now I can go ahead and put some of that tackier glue on there. And even on here. So I'm hoping that this will stay. Might take a little bit. But I think it'll go. Especially because I put that twine there. I think it'll work. Can you guys see that? Okay. And I know it looks a little bit weird. And I'm going to pull this one out just a little bit so that it's sticking out. I kind of want it to tuck underneath. There we go. Kind of want one of them to be popping out just like that. There we go. That makes me a little bit happier. Let me add a little bit of glue right there then. I didn't want it to be so perfectly straight. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of gesso to this puppy so that that blue is not... Yes, you can scrap lift this because this is part of the contest. So you can go ahead and scrap lift for sure. Okay. So I'm going to take a paintbrush and I'm going to add some gesso on my paintbrush everywhere. And I am going to spray this puppy too. I do like that it is kind of yellowy. Okay. How fun is that? I think I was going to put the camera there, but I'm not sure I want to. And you guys probably see blue there. So I really want to cover that up. And I want to dry this up and spray. Okay. Isn't it cool once it's gessoed too? It's so much nicer too. Okay. Can you guys see that so far? Funky. Funky business. So let's dry this up. Oh, we're at 8:15. We have about, what, 15 minutes? Okay, good. We're doing good. You don't want a picture of me. That's right. Okay, just like that. It's almost dry. It just needs a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit of a spray. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit of T-Bird turquoise so that it runs through it. Right? Just like that. I don't have much left in here. And maybe a little bit of yellow. And then a little bit of that green. And then it just kind of, you know, goes together. Otherwise it doesn't. Okay. And then we'll give it another heat set. It's my mixed media group. Can you post the link for whoever that was, Dawn? Who was it? Scrappy Key? Thank you. Yay. Thank y'all. Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. Isn't this fun? Fun, fun in the sun. Fun, fun, fun in the sun. Okay, now what I'd like to do, I really love this camera. It's like gotta go in here, right? But I kind of don't want to cover that up. Maybe you should go here. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Maybe it doesn't need to go. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Kind of like right there, maybe? Maybe we don't need it. I don't know. Okay, we don't need it. We don't need it. I made an executive decision. Okay, but I am loving this butterfly. So I wonder if it should like sit on the paintbrushes. I'm playing. Give me a moment. Give me a moment of creation. Don't want to cover the L. Do not want to cover the L. It's a little bit bright. I think maybe that's why. Maybe we need to tone it down. I'm not sure. Not loving it. Maybe down here. It kind of takes away. It's like too much. It's too much. So we're not using it. Not today. But, however, I do have some butterflies that I think we can use. So let's use these really cute wooden butterflies because we can totally do some fun stuff with these. I think if we went ahead and kind of broke them in half, see, if you bend them, they don't actually break. They're wooden, and you can still go ahead and kind of have them pop out of the canvas a little bit. So that would be kind of fun, right? Like doing a whole bunch of these. Oh, this one I broke. Okay, not all of them will work. There we go, like that, right? I don't know, not loving it. We're not doing it. I don't think it needs butterflies. It's just not that kind of layout. I'm not sure why I was drawn to the butterflies anyway, but it does need some metal. So I am going to grab a little bit of metal, and I have a ton of leftover metal from my kits in Israel, so I'm going to use a little bit of that and gesso it up. And those are Prima. Yes, they are. And I'm just grabbing, where did it go? You know when you bring something and you don't know where you put it? I brought one of the Prima clocks, and I have not a clue where I put it. Oh, I found it. I found it. Okay, here we go. So I really like these Junkyard Findings by Ingvild Bohm. And I don't know, I think this is kind of industrial, so I think this will work really, really well. So this one, and this one's called Industrial Lamps. Okay, so we'll use that. Where are they? This one's kind of funky. But I was thinking of this big one. Oh, just a second. I'm trying to open it. There we go. This one's really big. Nope, not doing it. But this one, totally doing it for me. I kind of like that. It's fun. Okay, so we'll use that. And we'll junk it up as well. And we'll add a little bit of the fabulous glue, just like this. Okay, it's like the light shining down, just like that. And then I'll gesso it up a little bit, so you can take your finger and give it a little bit of very light gesso, and it tones it down a little bit so that it's not so brown. Okay, and you don't have to, it's not so stark, right? Contrast. Right, just like that. Do you see that? That's a little bit better, right? Can you guys see that? Sorry. All right. Just like so. And then I'm going to grab this one. This is Vintage Trinkets, 960285. Love these. I use these also like water. Like water. And I think I want one sticking like right there. I love this. Love that right there. Yep, fabulous. Loving it. I'm going to stick that there. Not sure if this glue is strong enough for metal, but we'll see. It may, just maybe. And we're going to stick that right in. Do you see why, you guys, I don't put glue in the middle? Because I always come up with something different. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to take these fabulous Junkyard Finding Vintage Trinkets by Ingvild. And I really like this one. It says create. So I think it's kind of perfect for that. And I'm going to add that right in the middle there. And I'm going to use a glue dot because I think it'll hold. I think it'll hold quite well. Okay, just like that. Perfectamundo. It says create. I'm going to show you so you can see. Right? And this kind of just moves around. Really, really cute. Can you believe I have no flowers on here? But it does need a little bit of the metal flowers. So look at all of these. Oh my goodness. There are so many. I mean, it's just crazy. There's just so many that are left over from the kit. These are like little extras, you know? So they're kind of fun to play with. I'll add some of these in my giveaway. How does that sound? You guys up for that? You guys want that? Should I add some on my giveaway for you guys? I have no problems in doing that. That'd be actually really fun. And what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of gesso to tone it down because I can go ahead and spray that. And I'm going to add a little bit of glue. Who's getting tired? I'm not getting tired. Okay, there's that one, and just a little bit of gesso, not too much. Still some of the okay, right there. This is starting to look nothing like the sketch. This is kind of what happens when Limor creates. Let me show you. Can you guys see them? A little bit of something there. And, ooh, this would have been fun to put like one right in the middle too. And I kind of want like a funky flower right there. We're going to put this in there with a glue dot. Okay, just like that, right there. And I'm thinking I'd like to put this guy like right in the middle too. And I'm going to bend him. That's what's so fun about all these little Prima embellishments is that they bend so beautifully. Ooh, so pretty. Okay, and we'll add a little bit of embellishments right there. Or glue, I should say. This glue is not going to quite go. We're going to put it right on the tips. That'll be better. There we go. Let's see if it'll stick. No, it's not going to stick. Not going to stick. We need to find a new, something new. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Do we have anything else? No, I don't. Well, that's okay. We'll put something at the end of the show. Not a problem. Maybe a cute little, maybe what about these cute little butterflies right in the center? There we go. Like a butterfly right there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, let's put a glue dot. Okay, just like that. And I'm just bending the wings a little bit. There we go. Oh, cute, cute, cute. Cute, cute, cute. And then I just want to add a little bit of gesso so that I can go ahead and spray. And it'll take some of this spray. Okay, just like that. Even this, just a little bit. Just on the sides, even this. Okay, and then I'm going to give it a little bit of a quick spray. There's not much left in here. There we go. Okay. And a little bit of the yellow. And a little bit of the green. Even though the blue and the yellow already made green. And so that kind of starts to take on its color. Okay. Can you guys see this? Really, really fun, right? Woo! These are coming off. So you got to watch because these are really heavy. So they're going to take a little bit to dry. I'm just going to give this a quick heat set so I can go ahead and add a little bit more black and stamping and things like that. This is, I'm not sure where that came from. We're at 8:26. Man, I'm doing good today for a mixed media canvas. Don't you guys think? I think so. I think so. Okay, and I'm just going to take some of that drippage off, just a little bit. Okay, and I want to add just a little bit more stamping. Okay, and a little bit of I'm going to spray it, and I'm going to show you a really fun technique. Okay, so what you need for this technique is you need some I use this Liquid Tex what is this, extra fluid it's called, does it say? It's like extra fluid ink. Okay, and you're also going to need a fan brush, and let me see if I can find a fan brush. There's one right here. So just like this, right? And you're going to dip this guy in. Just a moment. You're going to dip this guy just like so, right in there. I know it seems odd, right? And the other thing I'm going to do is cover my computer because I am really afraid this is going to get all over my computer. Okay, just like that. Now it's covered. And then I'm going to go ahead. Okay, now that the fan brush, do you guys see that? Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and tap it. Now watch. Check out this fabulous drippage that happened. Do you guys see that? And so now you can go ahead and add. Okay. Just like that. And I get carried away, so I'll stop now and give this a quick heat set. Hopefully nothing landed on my computer. Maybe one little tiny spot, but that's okay. And we'll heat this up really quick. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, toothbrush. But don't, you know, I forgot. I did this on Mixed Media Friday. Totally forgot. I don't know. I think it's kind of done for me. What do you guys think? Should we add a little bit more stamping? Maybe just a little bit. Oh yeah, the title. I forgot the title. The title. Hang on. Cannot forget the title. Cannot. It's really cool. Okay, so what I did for the title is I cut one of the fabulous Tim Holtz new. It says, can you guys see it? Artist journey, enjoying the journey, blah blah blah. Okay, so I die cut this out, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pull that out. I'm not sure if I've used this before on the show, but I really like this die. Sizzix. And I love that it says artist. You know, I never used to consider myself an artist. I was like, oh, I'm just a scrapbooker. But, I think once you start teaching people all over the world, you could probably start considering yourself an artist, right? It's only fair. I think I should start, this is kind of cool. Or maybe like right here. Just playing with it. Give me a moment. This is kind of cool right here. I think you can see it a little bit better. I'm going to go ahead and put this down, and then I'll go ahead and gesso it. So let's put this down. Okay. Just like so. Yeah, I'll grab the die for you so you guys can see which one it is. Give me a second. It's this one right here. I love it, and it's called Stacked Artful Words. Okay, really funky. Love this die. Love it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead with a small paintbrush, which I had used earlier. It's got a little bit of black, so I need to clean that off. I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit of gesso so that I'm going to stamp on this with black. Okay, and give it a little bit of texture. And I actually don't mind that I'm getting some white on my canvas, because I actually want a little bit of that definition. I'm even helping it. Okay. And we are almost done. So for those of you that have to go, I so totally get it. Don't you worry at all. Okay. You just do what you have to do. And I'm adding a little bit of white on here as well. And here and here. Just gives it a little bit of something. Just tones it down a tiny bit. Okay. Doesn't always have to be so dark. And then I'll journal after, but just adding a little bit of texture. Ooh, I smudged it. Very, very cool, huh? Just to anything. Okay, I just want to show you what we've got so far. Is this funky or what? Now I just want to heat set this really quick so I can go ahead and give this a stamp, like a background stamp. And it actually really doesn't matter what stamp you use. It'll look fabulous either way. And I am going to use this, one of my favorites. This is from Unity Stamps. This is a chicken wire. I think it's called Cooped Up Notes. As you can see, it's beat up because I use it so much. One of those things. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my Stays on ink. And I'm just going to ink it up a little bit and do that right over top of the letters. And I don't mind that if I get some on my canvas, because my canvas has so much texture anyways that it doesn't really matter. Does that make sense? And I'll show you how wonderful it looks in just a moment. Can you guys see that? How it just gave it something fabulous. Something, something. Something, something, something. Okay, now last just a couple things. I just want to add a little bit of kind of like black around it. I want it to pop. So I'm just grabbing my very fine tip marker, which is practically dead. Like literally. I'm not sure it'll last us one more minute here. But I'm hoping I might have to do this after the show, but it's just adding a little bit of, let's see if I can find my other one. I did have another one that I used. Where was it? Where did I put it? It must be here. I don't think this is as fine. This is a little bit too much, but where did it go? I had it. I hate it when I lose my markers, especially because I use them so much. Let's see, do I have it here? I might have one here. Yes, I do have one here. Ooh, and I just lost the lid in there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then now what I want to do is I actually like to give this little doodling. I'll do this right over top so that you guys can see. But I like to almost doodle. Right on top of it. Love the little doodling. Okay, that's all I'm doing, just a little doodling. And it just gives it a little bit more texture. That's all it does, just a little bit. It adds a little bit of something to the layout, I promise you. Because it is mixed media, so you can get away with a lot of stuff. Okay. Okay, just like that. Just like that. Just defining it a little bit more. Okay. I think I'm done, my friends. I think that's it. That's all. Let me see. Let me show you. Yeah? You like? The only thing I think it might be missing, just a little bit, I know it's a little bit crazy, a little bit of black gelatos for a little bit of shadow. It needs a little shadowing. I know, I never stop. It's like I start and it just doesn't end. There we go. That makes me feel a little bit better. I'm good now. Okay. I promise. I'll stop any minute now. Okay. All right. What do you guys think? You liked it? Was that a fun class? Did you learn something? Yeah? Yay. Okay, so you must head on over to the Leemore Mixed Media Group. And tonight, after the kids go to bed, I'll go ahead and post the contest. But Dawn can go ahead and post the contest in the actual group. And I'll post it on my blog. So, so you guys can win some fabulous, there will be 2 winners. And you'll win some fabulous Lindy Stamp Gang prizes, as well as the winner will also receive a whole bunch of these medals. And I'll add a couple other Prima yumminess in there as well. How does that sound? Does that sound good to everybody? Yeah? And I'll take pictures in the morning for you. You learned a lot? Yay! Yay, yay, yay. So happy. Awesome, awesome. You'll be scraplifting a ton? Sure, just give me credit. When is the cutoff? I think we said June 30th. Yeah, June 30th is the cutoff date. Does that sound good? Whoa, it's going so fast I can't see what you guys are saying. Yay. US only. Um, international. Yeah, international as well. Yep, absolutely. Because it's pretty cheap to ship internationally, Lindy's, because it's really light. So yes, of course. You're so welcome. I hope you enjoyed tonight. You're welcome, Scrubby Sue and Patricia. Julianne, Dawn, you're fabulous. Thank you. And Yvonne and Joe, you guys are awesome. You guys are like the best moderators on the planet. Yes. Good night, everybody. Yay, I'm so glad. So glad. Thank you, Lisa Gregory. Love you, girl. You are so welcome. Yay. Okay, good night, everybody.